Sometimes you can't even tell what exactly is happening because you don't know that they are lying to you. So I've gone ahead and done an extensive research. I've spoken to many men and women too, so that we can know the lies that men usually tell women. So today we are going to see 6 of those lies, and unfortunately most times we fall for them. Welcome everyone. I'm JessicaDaniels. If you are here for the first time, the first lie that men usually tell women is, I don't want to put a label on it. When a man you're in a relationship with says that, what he's trying to tell you is that I may be in this relationship with you and maybe I even love you, but I don't want to spend the rest of my life with you. And that is why I cannot define what exactly we are doing. So I just want to have fun with you as long and as far as you will allow it. And then when I find my own kind of woman, I'm going to leave you. Any man who loves you and wants to spend the rest of his life with you will label that relationship as soon as possible. According to research, men know if they want to marry a woman within a few days to weeks of meeting her. If you are in that relationship for months and you don't know whether you are his girlfriend or his fiancé or just a fling, then you need to think about how long you want to remain in that relationship. Most men who want you will define that relationship in the soonest possible time so that they can secure you for themselves, to make sure you do not go away from them because they are afraid of losing you. So they know, okay, I want to marry her. If I don't tell her now, somebody else might come and she will go away. So they will let you know your stand, your place in their lives. But if you have been in that relationship for more than a year and it is not yet defined, girl, what are you still doing there? Ask him, what am I to you? If you cannot answer it, you know what to do. And if he tells you, no, I just want us to just, enjoy ourselves, must we label it? Girl, run. You are wasting your time. And he's serving as a canopy to block real men from seeing you. Number 2, I am a very private person and I don't want people to be involved in our relationship. That is when you are asking him to come and meet your friends, or you want to meet his friends, or you just, want to make your relationship public. I am a very private person too, but I want the whole world to know who I'm in a relationship with. So, if he's such a private person and he does not want people to know about your relationship, a few things might be involved. First, he doesn't have any long-term plan for you. Or another scenario might be because he is married. Unfortunately, yes, married men do this a lot. They want to keep it private because they know if you showcase it, use him as your DP on social media, or you go to public places together, someone might recognize him. Some men might not even be married, but they are in a serious relationship. So, for the same reason, they don't want someone to recognize them and tell you about them. They just want to be able to use you for as long as you will allow it. That is why some ladies are in a relationship and then you will hear that he's getting married to somebody else and you'll be wondering, what were we doing? When you are dating or courting, that is not when to keep your relationship private. After you get married, you can keep it private. When you are courting, first of all, you need to know that this man is not married. Then you need to know that he's not in any serious relationship. That's one reason why you should never go to a man's house in the beginning of a relationship. Because many of them are okay with you coming to their house, but they don't want to be seen in public with you. Go to restaurants, go to the park, very busy park, go to eateries. In the beginning of a relationship, go to very public places. After you decide that this is who you want to be with, that is when you can go to quiet places so that you can talk. Yes. But in the beginning, you need to know that this man is not attached and he's not ashamed of me in public. You need to know, my sisters. Number 3, it's not about sex. And this is why he's pressuring you to come to his house, trying to manipulate you by saying, if you really care about him, you will come to visit him. Now, if you visit a man, there is one thing that is on his mind, and that is, you're going to give up the cookie. So be careful when you're going to a man's house. That is what he expects. Somebody who wants to spend the rest of his life with you knows that he is going to get it eventually. So he will not pressurize you into coming to his house. He'll tell you, don't worry, we will not do anything you don't want to do. It means, I am going to try to seduce you and coerce you into doing it, even though I know that you have said you are not ready for it. And hopefully, I will succeed. And then, if you're attracted to this man, you have to be extra careful, because there are ways that he can touch you and you will totally forget whatever vows or promises you've made to whoever. Also, if you can withstand him emotionally, physically, he can overpower you, and then you cannot shout rape, especially in our society. It has happened more times than you can imagine. Number 4, oh, I'm sorry, I'm always so busy. A man is never too busy for any woman that he loves. Ask the married men around you or those who are in very serious committed relationship. A man will always make time for anything that is important to him. If he loves you and you're important to him, he will always reach out. He will make time for you. Even if he's out of state, he will find a way to always come and visit. But if he calls you only when he wants you to send a nude photo to him, or he video chats you only when he wants to see you in the bathroom while you are bathing, or he calls you because he wants to hook up with you at his house or at your house or in a hotel, then girl, what you're going to do is to pick up the remaining of your dignity, straighten your crown, and walk away from that relationship, because that man does not value you. If he's always giving excuses as to why he cannot come and see you, he may not be interested in you, or he may already be in another committed relationship or marriage. A man is never too busy. If he wants to make you his wife, he will cross oceans, go through fire and flood in order to be available for you. Number 5, I'm going to leave her for you. If you already know that the man is in a relationship and he's trying to ask you out, and then he tells you that he will leave whoever he's in a relationship with to go out with you. First of all, if he is married, don't believe it. Even if they don't love their wives anymore, because of the status and the respect they have in society, they will not want to end that marriage. So if a married man tells you he's leaving his wife for you, you don't want to wait on that man. Because how would you feel if your husband left you and went after a single lady? So think about that. What goes around comes around. But sometimes he might be in a committed relationship and he'll keep promising that he will leave her for you. Now, what he's trying to do is to play you psychologically so that you will keep having hope that, okay, he will soon be mine. By doing that, he has turned you into a puppet. What he wants to achieve is 2 things. 1, he wants you to begin to resent the other innocent woman for no reason. And some people who do not have any sensibility left in them will actually fall for that trick, and you go and start fighting the other woman that she should leave your man alone. He was with her before he met you. He might just be playing you. And then another thing he might be trying to achieve is to pit you up against each other so that you'll be competing against each other. Because you will begin to think, okay, what can I do in order to beat this other woman's offer so that he will see me as the better prospect? He's just playing the both of you, or maybe only you. Tell him, right now, the reason why I'm considering you for a relationship is because I am currently not in any relationship. I've cleaned up my life. So if we enter a relationship now, there is no man who will come and embarrass you or try to fight with you. So you too, if you really don't want to be with that woman, go and clean up your life. Then we can have this conversation again. Because any man who is really not happy in his situation and wants to leave in order to be with you, he will do that without involving you in all the drama. When he's done cleaning up his mess, then he will come for you. So don't believe that lie. And then the 6th one is the all-popular, I love you. Now, that word has been misused and abused and mistreated in every way. There are men who will tell you I love you and they really mean it. But some people use that word without any depth in it. No substance to it. Because they know that when you tell a woman I love you, something in her will melt. if she's not already jaded, she will melt when you tell her I love you. So don't fall for that. When a man tells you he loves you, do not listen to his words. Watch his actions. If he loves you, he will make sure that the people that are most important to him know that you exist in his life. And then, point number 1, he will define the relationship and make sure he gives you a title and a status. If he really loves you, he will show it. If he keeps saying he loves you and he's not doing anything to that effect, don't believe it. Watch the actions. Don't listen to the words. And with that, take note of these lies and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe also if you haven't done so. And I'll see you next time.